Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with phonearena.com and this is the Intex Aqua Octa. So pretty special phone here because this is one of the first ever phones in the market to sport the MT6592 MediaTek octa-core processor where all the 8 cores are functioning at the same time. So this true octa-core processor that MediaTek touts is possibly one of the normal little implementations because all the 8 cores are Cortex A7. If you don't understand any of these, that's not a problem. We are here to explain. We'll be talking about it in the complete review. But today, we're going to unbox this device and see how it is. So let's head on. Now, the Intex Aqua Octa is also pretty special for its size because it has a massive 6-inch screen. As you might have seen the trend earlier, 6 is definitely being the new 5 these days. Again, a quick look at the specs. It has a rear 13 megapixel camera, 5 megapixel camera at the front, 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. Again, over the back you'll have all the specs listed here. Among all the specs, the most interesting is that it has a 1.7 gigahertz octa processor, 8 core processor, and has a 2300 mAh lithium polymer battery, which we hope gives at least some decent amount of battery life. There's 16 gigabytes of internal memory and 2 gigabytes of RAM, which should be pretty good enough. So with that said, let's open up the box. The box has already been opened, unfortunately. It's been through other hands, so you'll be seeing opened stuff, not really neat. But anyway, that's the phone right there on the top. Pretty nicely designed phone. There is a thin rim running around the sides, which is looking like metal, but let's see. You have real good build quality on this one. The phone looks really good, but we'll be looking at the phone later. Let's put that aside and take a look at the box contents. So in the box you would have noticed that it mentioned free stuff. So there you go. The first free stuff that we are looking at is the scratch card. The scratch card is coming with the phone. There is a normal scratch card already installed, but we'll take that out. And then you have the free flip cover, of course. The flip cover is not going to replace the back, but it will snap on to the back, and even you can use it as a kickstand. So that's the use of the Intex Aqua Octa's flip cover. Pretty decent looking. We'll put it on and see how it is. And then you have other stuff here. Here's the USB plug charger. In case you want to know the ratings of it, this is a 2 amp charger, which should be pretty good for fast charging. And there's the white micro USB cable. White in-ear earphones with mic. Doesn't look promising, but at least it's in here, so it should be pretty good. And then the usual bunch of booklets, the special apps manual, the user manual, and the warranty card and e-waste collection center list. So that's it for the box contents. So here's the phone, the Intex Aqua Octa. As you can see immediately, the phone is completely dominated by the 6-inch display, but surprisingly thin bezels on the sides. That's really surprising because it looks really slick. So this is a 6-inch 720p panel on the front, and over the top of the display you can see the front-facing camera, a 5MP front-facing camera, earpiece, and a couple of sensors hidden there. And down at the bottom of the display you can see the home, contextual menu, and back capacitive buttons. So this phone looks really nice and has a really nice design. The sides are metal, and the back is also metal for the most part. Unlike these parts which have the antennas and the other things, these are not made of metal, but we'll see what else it packs. So that's the front there. The side has a volume rocker way up, so it's going to be pretty hard to get to the volume rocker. And not only that, the power button is on the top, which is ridiculous for a 6-inch phone. I don't know why they have put it there, but it's there on the top besides the 3.5mm jack. The left side has nothing almost. And down at the bottom we have the primary microphone and the micro USB port. So over at the back you have the 13 megapixel camera. So considering this is the top of the line in the Aqua series, you would expect it to have the same camera as the Aqua i7 or something. So a single LED flash there, loudspeaker, And down at the bottom again another loudspeaker, we guess. We'll just open it up and see afterwards. And you can see that it also has the instructions to take the back panel out, because underneath the back panel, which is really thin and made of metal, looks really good. You can see the feel of it is excellent. And anyway, let's open it up. We have the small wedge right at the bottom left to open the case. So there you go, that's the bottom, which then we can pull it down and take it off. So this is completely metal. You can see from the insides it's made of metal and really high quality. And the battery here is the 2300 mAh battery, which is kind of disappointing for a 6-inch phone, because most other phones pack 3000 mAh. So that's something of a concern, we would say. And over here you have the 3 slots. One is a big SIM slot, that's a mini SIM. This is a micro SD card slot, and this is a micro SIM slot. So this is a combination that we have been recently seeing in most of the local OEM phones, and that's pretty good because I have a micro SIM and I don't have a big SIM. And in case I want to use this phone, I can use it on either of the SIMs and I will still get 3G data on either of both, but not the both. So anyway, we'll put the phone's back cover back in. It's metal and I think I like it. So far so good, I'd say. The mechanism is also pretty straightforward and solid. We can say that the overall build quality is really good here. So let's power on the phone and see what it packs. It should have very similar UI to the Intex Aqua i7, which was kind of outrageous in my opinion. It had some really weird UI elements. So let's see if this device packs the same, or have Intex gone for a stock UI. The lock screen seems to be stock. So we already have some weird antivirus installed, and looks like only the icons have been modified. The UI seems very similar to what we have on other OEM phones. The UI smoothness seemed to be nice. The MT6592 is an octa-core processor, all running at the same time. It's pretty weird, but still packs a lot of power. It also has the 700 MHz Intel Mali GPU. So that's very fast for a phone. So we'll be looking at the Intel Mali processor's performance, the graphic processor's performance, in a separate gaming review. The battery seems to be holding up just 16%, but again you can see that there is minimal changes in the icons and the UI. So nothing much, we would say. 4.2.2 Android. That said, we'll just put the flip cover on and see how the phone fits. It's a really big phone, so a flip cover is definitely needed for protection, as well as as the use as a kickstand, which the kickstand enabled flip cover will serve. So that's the flip cover. Pretty neat finish there on the back and nice grip, but it also has the functionality to lock the phone and open it. So that's pretty good, but there are no magnets. It doesn't get stuck to the screen. So that's one thing. And anyway, that's the flip cover of the Intex Aqua Octa, and you can indeed use it for kickstand purposes. So for watching videos, this should be pretty good. So that's the Intex Aqua Octa. That's a quick look at this phone. We'll be bringing you a lot more, a complete review, gaming review, as we mentioned earlier, benchmarks, and a lot more. So keep checking the channels regularly, and do hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Do hit the subscribe button if you want to be notified of our new videos. We almost post one daily, so do hit the subscribe button if you like our videos. Thanks for watching, and let us know what you think in the comment section below, and also leave us some questions if you have about the Intex Aqua Octa. You can check the price and other things in our blog. The links will be in the description below. Thanks for watching.